Hi guys, welcome to the channel. Just want to give you guys a pretty detailed rundown on how to get out on the water on a fishing kayak on the cheap, with a few little tips and tricks on the way that I've done to make my fishing life a little bit easier. Alright, let's get into it. Okay, I'm running with the Adventure Kings kayak in the 2.85 meters. I did get the stadium chair to go with it instead of that sit-down cushion one. Main reason for, comfort. I want to be out in the water for a while, and I don't want to be standing up, scratching my ass, twisting and turning and wishing I wasn't there. So do yourself a favor, get yourself the stadium chair. I can't stress this enough. Now, one thing I do like about this cheap kayak is it does have a rectangular compartment in the middle. Reason being is we've got rectangular tackle boxes that we can put into it, instead of these, circular chambers that some of the other cheap kayaks go with. So we'll see as an example, the square box goes into the square hole and it all fits in there nicely. So much better. Now, one of the first things I did when I bought this kayak is, the missus had this box lying around that she didn't like. And, instead of getting a milk crate like everybody else, I thought I might just run with this cheap plastic box instead and, drill a few holes here and there to fit some PVC rod holders in there. And I've also got this chamber here that fits my anchor. More of that in a minute. Okay, tip number one, get yourself decent rod holders. This is a rod holder that they tried to sell me at the four-wheel drive super center. It's a real piece of shit. It has no resistance at all. I've tightened this up all the way to stop it from sliding down. It still will with minimal resistance. If you catch a big fish and your rod isn't secured, it's just going to slide down. So do the right thing. Spend a little bit of money. Get decent rod holders, either a Yak Attack or Railblazer. They'll do the job, and you won't have to worry about losing expensive equipment into the lake or into the ocean. Okay, tip two, if you don't care about child labor like I don't, Temu is your friend. You can get these cup holders that slide into the railing here, and that they fit your Yetis. They fit all these larger cups that everyone's drinking these days, and it's much better than this plastic shit that comes inbuilt in. That just falls out there. With this, safe on the water, safe in big waves, and keep your drink secure, guys. All right, tip three, these cheaper kayaks generally aren't the safest on the water. They're not the most stable. So after capsizing, the first thing I did was get these Hobie outriggers on Marketplace. Now, I was really scared about drilling holes into this thing, but, realizing that it's a cheap kayak, what's the worst that could happen? But it's really easy to install. Like, someone as dumb as me was able to figure it out. I'm sure you can. So it just clips in behind the chair here. A couple of drill holes to secure it. And these outriggers, they just slide right in. It's got this clipping mechanism. So you just push that in. Boom. Yeah, you like that? Now I'm safe on the water. Don't have to worry about capsizing. Don't have to worry about falling in. And I can have a whale of a time. Alrighty, we're up to the anchor system. Really important, guys, to get yourself a half-decent anchor system set up. What I did is I went to Bunnings, bought myself a retractable clothesline, took all the clothesline out and replaced it with this stretchy bungee, and this just slides in and out. Attach it to one of these carabiners, and in this PVC, I've got myself my anchor system. All right, that just gets thrown out into the ocean, and I'm safe as houses. So I saw how to do this on YouTube, and as you can see, really easy for me to install this. Just this came with holes already in the bucket. Obviously, milk crates have plenty of ways that you could just put some zip ties in there, and get yourself a retractable clothesline. It's instead of drilling holes into the side of your kayak, if you're scared of doing that like I was, one of these is a great idea. I think it's fantastic. It works really well for me. I have not had any issues with it at all. So yeah. Another little trick, guys. If you're going out in the ocean, you're going to get waves, you're going to get water coming into the kayak. Get yourself a sponge. So, keep this thing as dry as you possibly can. You don't want to be, swimming in the ocean while you're kayaking. So just, clean up along the way, $2 and keep yourself dry. Now, with these cheap kayaks, you will be screaming out for more storage space. What I did was I installed a Velcro strap on top of this compartment here, so I could put a little container to rest on top. And this little container is filled with line and a little float. So if I need to change a line quickly on the go, I can do that without having to open this up, digging around for 5 minutes just to get what I need. So yeah, just a neat little idea there for you. All right, that's about all I can think of for now. Yeah, feel free to like and subscribe, and yeah, I'll see you on the next one.